Welcome to another video walk around. Today we're going to be taking a look at this 2018 Toyota Highlander Limited all-wheel drive in this fantastic celestial silver metallic color. This 4-door, 7-passenger SUV comes equipped with a 3.5-liter 6-cylinder engine mounted to an automatic transmission. As an added bonus, this vehicle has only had one previous owner and is a Toyota certified used vehicle. Starting in the front with some of the notable exterior features, you've got a really unique grille up front with the nice chrome accents that run all the way across. Of course, you've got that nice Toyota badging in the center there, and that same great design cascades down the front of the vehicle. You've also got these fantastic headlights with the LED daytime running light strip just along the bottom and up the side, and you've also got the big projector beam headlights there as well. Underneath, you do have some fog lights for some additional style and utility. As you come around to the side of the vehicle, you'll notice the massive 19-inch alloy rims that the vehicle currently rides on, and those are wrapped in the Bridgestone tires. You can check out the tread there as well. As we continue down the vehicle, you'll notice the LED turn signal indicator integrated right into the mirror, as well as the nice chrome trim that surrounds the windows. In back here, you've also got the tinted windows for some additional privacy for the rear passengers or rear cargo. And you've also got that nice chrome strip along the top of the vehicle there as well. As you come around to the rear of the vehicle, you'll notice the color-matched roof fin antenna, as well as, of course, the color-matched roof spoiler with the integrated brake light. Back here, you'll also find a rear windshield wiper, which is a really handy feature to have in the winter or on those rainy days. And as we continue down, of course, you do have the Toyota badging, as well as the Highlander and the Limited all-wheel drive badging. You've also got that nice chrome strip that runs just below the liftgate there. And you've also got that nice chrome trim that surrounds the reflectors here as well. This is a great looking vehicle, and it is in fantastic condition inside and out. So let's go ahead and hop inside and take a look at all the luxurious interior features. Hopping inside this Highlander is nice and easy thanks to the smart key system, though of course you do have your standard remote keyless entry options on the key fob here as well. And you'll also find the power liftgate button, which is a handy feature so you can pop that liftgate without having to hop in the vehicle. Though like I mentioned, it is a proximity smart key system, so simply walk up with the key on your person and put your hand in the door to unlock the vehicle. And when you hop out, you've got those two lines there to easily lock the vehicle. Inside, you're greeted with this gorgeous black leather interior. And it's of course got that nice perforation in the center of the seat there for the heating and cooling functions of the seat. And you've also got this really nice accent stitching here that looks really classy, and it runs all the way down the bolster, as well as of course on the headrest there as well. Just below the seat, of course, you do have the power adjustable seat controls, including the power adjustable lumbar support, and you've also got the extender here so you can extend the front of the seat out depending on how long your legs are, which is sure to make the seat more comfortable regardless of how tall you are. This is a really luxurious interior, and there's tons of great features, so let's go ahead and hop inside. But before we do, we'll take a quick glance down at the door sill here, and you can see that nice Highlander badging. And of course, you've also got the Highlander mats. Those are all weather mats that you'll find all throughout the interior, which make them nice and easy to clean regardless of how dirty or wet they get. So let's go ahead and hop inside, fire it up, and take a look at all the interior features. The features inside this luxurious SUV start with the push button ignition. Simply put your foot on the brake and push the button to start the vehicle as long as the key is in the car. If you take a look over at the driver's side door panel here, you'll find this fantastic design, including the really nice leather wrapped armrest, and that continues up the side as well. You've also got this nice little stylish brown accent piece here, and you'll also find this gorgeous gray wood grain trim. You'll find that all throughout the interior, and it looks really premium and luxurious. Of course, this is also where you'll find the controls for your power windows, locks, and mirrors. And as an added premium feature, all of your windows are one touch down, one touch up automatic. Underneath there, you do have a little bit of extra storage in the door panel, as well as a couple of extra cup holders. And if you take a look at the speaker integrated into the door panel, you notice that it is a JBL Green Edge speaker. There's a JBL Green Edge sound system that you'll find in this interior, and it sounds absolutely phenomenal. If you take a look up at the door handle there, just to the right of it, you've got the switches for your memory settings for the driver's seat, which is a really nice feature to have, so you can easily switch between seat settings when you're switching drivers. If you take a look just to the right here, you'll find lots of different features, including your automatic high beams, your auto start stop feature, and if you toggle that on, it will turn the vehicle off for prolonged stops in order to preserve fuel, and of course as soon as you hit the gas again, the vehicle will turn back on. You've also got this view button here, which brings up your 360-degree camera. You've got that nice down low view, and you can also toggle between a bird's eye view as well. Both of which are really nice features to have, so you can easily maneuver the vehicle around, even in tight spaces. If you press the view button again, of course, you'll bring up the infotainment system, and we'll take a look at that just a little bit later. You've also got the button for your power liftgate here, and underneath you've also got the button for your windshield wiper deicer, as well as your heated steering wheel, and your parking sensors. You've also got this handy little storage compartment here for some smaller items like coins or something of that nature. And if we take a look underneath, you will find the manual adjustment for the tilt steering, so you can get that steering wheel in the perfect position. And if we take a look up at the turn signal stock here, you notice that this vehicle does come equipped with automatic headlights. And if we take a look over on the other side, you've got the automatic windshield wipers as well, both of which are very nice set it and forget it features. Of course, you've also got the switch for the fog lights that I showed you on the exterior as well. If we back up and take a look at the steering wheel, you'll find a really nice design, including that nice 3-spoke design with the silver accent piece at the bottom here. And of course, it is a leather-wrapped steering wheel. You've got some nice bolsters up top here to give it a really ergonomic feel when you're holding onto the wheel. If you take a look at the left-hand side of the steering wheel here, you'll find the audio controls, including the volume rocker, the track selector, and you've also got the audio mode button. And of course, if you hold that, you'll also turn the system off. Just below that, you've also got the voice recognition button, and here at the bottom, you'll also find the Bluetooth hands-free calling buttons. On the right-hand side of the steering wheel, you've got the buttons to navigate the screen in the center of the gauge cluster, and I'll show you what's included in that in just a moment. Just below that, you've also got the button to toggle your lane trace assist, as well as your radar-guided cruise control follow distance. And speaking of cruise control, if you take a look just behind there, you've also got the cruise control stock, which is a really nice feature for those highway drives. So if we take a look up at that screen, you can see in the very top there, you've got the gear that the vehicle is in, and just below that, you've got the exterior temperature as well as the road conditions. And at the bottom, you've got the odometer, and you can see that this vehicle currently has 34,335 kilometers on it. In this very first screen here, you do have your vehicle information, including your fuel economy. You've also got the range, as well as your average speed. And you've also got your after reset stats, as well as your eco indicator and your all-wheel drive control, so you can check and see how much power is being sent to each wheel. You've also got the sway warning there, so the vehicle will let you know if you're swaying between lanes and it might be time to take a rest. Next, you've got the compass, so you can quickly check which direction you're traveling. You've also got the audio system, so you can check what's playing and adjust it without ever having to take your hands off the wheel or even glance at your infotainment system while you're driving. Next, you've got the screen that will display whether or not you've got your lane departure alert toggled on or off, and you can also check your radar-guided cruise control follow distance. As you cycle through with the buttons that I showed you on the steering wheel, you'll see it adjust in this screen here. And of course, if you turn off your lane departure alert, you'll see it in this screen as well. Next, you've got your auto start soft feature. Like I mentioned, it'll tell you how long the vehicle has been turned off and how often it's being used. And next, you've got the relevant vehicle messages or warnings page. So any messages or warnings that the vehicle has to show you will display here. And finally, you have all of the vehicle settings, including the settings for your safety features, starting with your lane departure alert. You've also got the pre-collision system, blind spot monitoring, your power mode, auto start stop feature, language, units. You can also toggle your eco mode on and off. So if you're looking to get a little bit more fuel economy out of the vehicle, you can leave that toggled on. You've also got the switch settings, your drive info, pop-up display, color, speed warning, and of course, if you want to restore your default settings, you can do so with that button at the bottom there. If you take a look over in the center of the dash here, at the very top, you do have the clock as well as the passenger airbag warnings. And just below that, we do have the embedded infotainment system. Of course, it is a touchscreen infotainment system, and it does come with navigation, which is a very nice premium feature. In terms of apps here, you've got lots to choose from. If we're taking a look at the audio sources, you do have your standard AM, FM radio, as well as a CD input. This vehicle also comes equipped with XM radio, as well as a USB and auxiliary input. And of course, you've also got Bluetooth, so you can easily sync up your device and listen to your own audio, regardless of the type of phone that you have. You've also got access to your phone and messages if you have that hooked up via Bluetooth. You've also got the eco button here, so you can check your fuel economy as well as your trip information. And of course, you can also access your history as well. You've also got lots of different setup options in this menu here. There's so much to go through. And of course, You've also got the driver easy speak mode, which is a really cool feature, so you can dictate commands to the infotainment system. And lastly, you've also got maintenance reminders here, so you can set yourself maintenance reminders and ensure that you don't ever miss any important maintenance. If you put this vehicle in reverse, of course, you'll see that great backup camera pop up, and on the right hand side there you do have that bird's eye view camera as well. Gives you a nice 360-degree view around the vehicle, and you can also toggle between a wide angle view as well as a narrow angle, and of course you've also got that bird's eye view there. You can also toggle the guiding lines depending on your preference. And if you put the vehicle back in a park, of course, you'll see that infotainment system pop right back up. Like I mentioned, it is that JBL Green Edge premium sound system, and it does sound absolutely fantastic. Just below that, of course, we do have the hazard lights on the left hand side here, and next to that we've got the tri-zone climate controls for the vehicle. It is also automatic, so if you hit the auto button here, the vehicle will adjust the fan speed and heat to get it to your desired temperature. And of course, since it is a tri-zone climate control vehicle, you can set the temperature independently for both the two front passengers and the rear passengers, which is a very, very nice premium feature. Of course, this vehicle also comes equipped with air conditioning for those hot summer days, and you've also got the heated mirrors for those cold winter days. Just below that, we've also got this handy little storage compartment here that runs all the way across. You got a couple little bumps in there to help keep things organized and divided. And as we continue down, underneath here you've got lots of outlets, including your USB and auxiliary input for your infotainment system. You've also got a couple of USB charging inputs, and you've also got a 12-volt outlet there as well. As we continue down, you've also got the button for your traction control, as well as your snow mode, downhill assist, and your differential lock. As we continue down, you've also got a couple of cup holders here with that nice silver trim that surrounds it. And you've also got the nice leather wrap boot to your shifter here. And of course you can put that into standard mode if you're looking to manually shift through the gears. As we continue down, you've also got the 3-stage heated and cooled seats for both front passengers, which is a very nice feature to keep people comfortable regardless of the temperature outside. Then you've got this massive center console here. You can slide back both sections to reveal a very large center console with this nice sliding tray here, so you can keep things organized. And of course you've also got a 12-volt outlet in there as well to keep things charged up. When you're done, you can easily slide the pieces back over and keep things nice and concealed. In the passenger side footwell there, you've got the same grade all-weather mats, as well as of course your standard glove box. Lots of room inside. And if we take a look over at the passenger side door panel, you'll find the same great design as we found on the driver's side, as well as of course the controls for the power locks and the passenger side window. If we take a look up top here, you'll notice that this is an auto dimming rear mirror, which is a really nice feature to keep the mirror nice and dim, even if there are bright lights in it at nighttime. You've also got a handy little sunglasses holder here, and you can pop it part way if you're looking to check out what your rear passengers are up to, which is a handy feature if you've got children in the back. You've also got your 3 programmable garage door buttons here, so you can easily access your garage without having to dig out your key fob. And of course you've also got the interior lighting controls here as well. Finally, you do have the controls for your massive panoramic roof, which is a fantastic feature to have on sunny days like today. You can let lots of light into the cabin. And of course in the summer you can also open it up and give yourself tons and tons of airflow in the cabin as well. So let's go ahead and hop out and take a look at some of the features in the rear of this vehicle. In the rear of this vehicle, you'll find more of that same incredible black leather seating in both the second and third row. Speaking of the second row here, you do have lots of legroom for your second row passengers, as well as that same great all-weather mat that extends all the way across the back seat. You'll also notice that the second row are the captain's chairs, which is a very nice design choice. Gives your second row passengers lots and lots of room. And as an added bonus, you've got these nice little fold-up armrests for both passengers, and you can also fold up this center tray here to give your second row passengers some extra cup holders as well as an extra tray. And of course if you need easy access to the third row, you can fold that down as well, and they can always walk through the center. But if you need extra room, you can also slide the seat forward and give yourself access to that third row with that nice black leather bench seat there, bringing your passenger capacity up to 7. And of course back here you'll also find a couple of cup holders on either sides for your third row passengers, as well as the same great all-weather mat. And you've also got lots of legroom here because you can slide the second row seats forward, giving your third row passengers lots and lots of legroom. Of course, if you want to fold these seats down, put some additional cargo, grab that second latch there, and that'll fold the seat nice and flat. And of course, you can also fold down your third row there, giving you tons and tons of interior storage. You can easily fold the seat back up, and you've got those nice captain's chairs there for your second row passengers. Back here, you'll also find the rear climate controls for the vehicle, like I mentioned earlier. And as an added bonus, you've got the 2-stage heated seats for both rear captain's chairs. And you've also got these handy little storage pockets in the back of the driver and the passenger side seat. And if we take a look underneath here, you'll find a couple of USB charging ports as well as an AC outlet to ensure that you can keep all of your devices charged up. If we take a look in back there, you'll find that cargo area, and we'll go take a look at that in just a moment. Before we do, we'll take a quick glance at the rear door panels here. You've got the same great design as we found in the front. And as an added bonus, you do have the sunshades here. You can pull those up to help keep the sun out of the back. And it gives a little bit of extra privacy as well. And you can easily slide that down. Back here you'll find the same great wood grain trim that we found in the front. And the overall great design. So let's go ahead and take a look in back, and of course it is equipped with the power lift gate. Simply hit the button underneath there, and that'll pop right open for you. And even with the third row seats up, there is still lots of room back here. And you've also got the Highlander carpet mats here if you wanted to switch those out for the all-weather mats.